What's going on, everyone? It's Sean from Barbell Built Body, and today I'm going to be talking about why you should be programming your hip thrust before you squat. Now, usually the most important exercises come first, what you're going to be training most and focusing on. However, in this case, one of the muscles that is underactive, or musculature I should say, are the glutes. Glute med, min, and maximus. So, most people do glute activation exercises, which are great. However, if you're going to hip thrust too, you might as well kill two birds with one stone. Activate while knocking out an exercise. Now, you have to be careful that the volume or intensity of the hip thrust doesn't interfere with the squats. So you might have to play around a little bit. However, you can use hip thrust depending on what your workout is. You can go pretty light, do some high rep sets, get a little bit of a burn, and then do squats, and that's going to feel a little bit more like activation drills versus going higher rep or lower rep, higher intensity, where you're really using the hip thrust as a strength exercise. In either case, you're going to activate the glutes and you're going to knock out an exercise that you have planned to do anyway that day. So this is why I like using this instead of a bunch of glute activation drills. Once again, this depends on your goals, but it's something that you should play around with. One thing I like to add is the band around the knees, just above the knees actually, sitting right here. So now what you're basically getting is when you set your feet apart, you're getting that abduction resistance, which is linked to external rotation of the hips. So both actions of the glute, and then you're getting the extension of the hip thrust also targeting. So you're hitting the three functions of the glute, activating while hitting the musculature, training it. Usually get a little bit of a glute pump, then hit your squats. Your form, your knees, everything feels way better using this as an activation drill, or using it, training it just like a normal exercise. So keep that in mind, try it, use it, and let me know what you think. Talk to you guys soon.